Damn, it wasn't a prog 2. Alright, administer the cure at once. I'm just gonna... Fox! Fred Fox? Didn't I make this joke already? I feel like I made this joke already. Acquired his enormous wealth by creating and then subsequently selling IT startup, or selling IT startups. His motto is, be the first to jump ship. Yo. Whoa. Something. His talent and reputation for method acting precedes him. No matter the role, he always plays himself perfectly. All leaflings cured! Cure all leaflings. Look at Ochi go. They're all cured. Well done. Would have been cool. It's official. You're a full-fledged member of the crew. Whew, I am so glad I asked for your help. Let me just teleport to where the other guys are. Missing one more, which is Louis. Otherwise, everyone else is here. That looked really weird, because the Ochi icon was right on top of this icon, and I thought that was just some sort of new monster. Ah, you're the one who rescued me? I'm Fox. I know what comes next. You want me to thank you, right? By the way, how much are you charging me for that? I do not hope it is exorbitant.
Hey.
It's what? It's free! So this rescue corps is a charity group, then? And... this guy. It would be remiss of me to not acknowledge or even thank you for saving my life. The castaways were remiss. That said, I came here as an actor and a master of my craft, with the express purpose to get shipwrecked. I'm preparing for a role, you see, but I'm sure this experience, being saved, can be put to good use as well. That is everybody. We do not have anything more to read. We do have plenty of raw material to spend. I think I'll keep the one emergency kit. I don't think I want any more of those. I do want to grab a couple pick carrots just in case. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We're good on bombs. I do want 2 lightning shocks. And then that's all fine. And then I don't think we upgraded Ochi all the way, but now we can. He still has heal level 3. Wait, is that it? Keep up the good work, and remember, no slacking. Learn all of Ochi's skills. That look on your face. Yes, I can see it in your eyes. It's time. You and Ochi are ready. Legendary skill. The ultimate secret's been passed down in my family for generations. Master it, and you'll be initiated into the Shepherd Way. The culmination of all your training. It's part of your DNA now. So get out there. Carry out your mission with confidence. Infinite Rush. With this legendary skill, Ochi gains unlimited stamina. That means he'll be able to keep rushing forever. The game gives you 7 pup drives. And you literally cannot buy this until after you beat the game. Because rescuing Louis, or grabbing Louis, is probably going to give the final pup drive. But then what's the point of having infinite stamina if you've 100%ed every area? I do not know why I would want this. I guess just to master Dandori. To get the best scores in Dandori missions as possible, I suppose. With that, you'll just be able to rush into everything and just be good. I thought it was going to randomly give Ochi the ability to, like, fly or something, and he'd be able to fly up and grab the gold bar in his mouth. Get a gold in all battles. Get a platinum in all battles. I haven't done that. Oh wait, I never went back and tried to platinum these. That's incredibly easy to do, actually. Why did I not do that? Should I spend 9 minutes doing this right now, or just, like, not? And I'll just do it off camera. Like, I could just do that later, I think. I never even really thought about doing that. We're ready to go. Make your way over to the SS Beagle, Chandler. Hold on, there's one last thing. What is it, Nell? As strange as he may be, Louis did look after me in his own way. So please, do your best to rescue him and bring him back in one piece. There's a small matter he and I need to discuss. Copy that. Nell and Louis have hot sex. They've invented it. Pikmin sex game. I'm not sure what there is to copy, just please remember what I said. Her smile seems to be masking some pretty intense feelings. I doubt she's forgiven Louis for stealing that juice. Yeah, she's pretty serious when it comes to food. Well, our mission is clear. Find Louis and extract the necessary cells from that dog. Good luck, Chandler. Epic Pikmin 3 reference, even though Pikmin 3 hasn't happened in this timeline of events. What exactly is Louis' endgame here? I don't really get it. Nell comes across quite aloof, doesn't she? She doesn't seem to pal around much with her crew, either. You know what? I can respect a healthy work-life balance. I'm getting nervous now, but here we go. So I will understand. What's very interesting... Well, before this... I'm glad you arrived safely, Chandler Renochi. Now go ahead and sniff out Louis and that giant pup. Louis. I'll just grab Pikmin even though I don't need him. There we go. It'll just automatically take me there. The rock is gone. Jesus Christ has risen. Shit. I forgot about that. How long do you think this cave will be, by the way? Every single cave in this game has been incredibly short, aside from, like, one cave that was 6 sublevels. If this is the final cave, I'm going to assume it is 10, max. If it's more than 10, I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I will think it's 10. Wait, there's supposed to be a cave here? I need to double check these coordinates. Checking. Come on, what's this? Cavern for a King. So I have heard this name passed around. Don't know anything about it. Finally tamed that huge dog thing. I'm gonna lie low for a while in its den. It's really deep, and there are plenty of snacks. The others will give up and go home. It's Louis' log. He must be hiding somewhere around here. This is the evidence we've been looking for. He's definitely with that giant dog. Please proceed with caution, Ochi and Chandler. Well, there's all types of wild Pikmin here. Plenty of candy pops and things. Louis standing in the dark void. Wait, the rest of the treasures are here. There's 48 treasures in this cave, and the last one is the gold bar, which I'll be able to get probably after here if this thing gives me a lot of purples or something. Recommended, purple, white, and blue. That is what we will do. Looks good to me. I probably don't need this many white Pikmin, but I'm bringing them anyway. Cavern for a king. 48 treasures to collect. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. I'm really excited for this. I don't want this game to end, but but we're here. Ice Puffstool? Louis, come out from wherever you're hiding. Shush, stay quiet, Colin. If Louis is around here, that giant dog won't be far behind. We need some of its cells to cure Ochi. Whatever you do, don't let it get away. Or, well, it looked ice, because that. I guess it's more poisonous Puffstool than it already was. I'll give me a white candy pop here, just in case. We're just gonna... Hello? He's coming after me. Oh, he makes more bulb orbs. What? Oh, no, he fucking revives them. They're zombies. Fair enough. Okay. Don't do that. Alright, get out of here. Oh, another sticky jewel. Well, I ate my ring pop already. I still have the tag from it, if that counts. Neat mini-boss. Bro. Alright, I guess I lost a Pikmin because he didn't want to target it. The game literally has the auto-targeting thing, and then the auto-targeting didn't work. The one time I actually wanted it to work. Well, you know what that means? Glow Pikmin. And then actually, I think I should just be able to toss the glow Pikmin in there. Right? Alright, cool. I got my white Pikmin back. I want to grab these even though I really don't need to. It was just the sticky jewel on this floor. Look at the percent completion for the cave. I'm kind of forced to. 5%. Interesting. This excites me greatly. Is this gonna be my favorite cave in the game? Look at that dude over there. This is like a cool little enemy gauntlet. Oh, there's the last music box. Oh, wait. I didn't realize that was a jumbo bulb orb. We're safe. We're fine. Alright, last music box. Is that the fucking piranha plant lullaby? That's great. Find all musical treasures. That was a quest that I forgot about that we had. That's really good. That's the quest that gives me the lineup trumpet. You literally can't do that until you beat the game. Yeah, thanks for giving me the lineup trumpet and Ochi's ultimate ability. Like, what's even the point? The enemies don't respawn in this game. If the enemies don't respawn. I'm excited for this to be 20 floors. If all the floors are just these little enemy gauntlets, it's fine by me. Ah! Fair enough. 3 burrowing staggerts, huh? Oh boy. Get out of here. Stop it. I love getting unflowerified here. Alright. Yeah, only eat the blue Pikmin. Only ever eat the blue Pikmin. Ever. Come on. Oh, the last Hanafuda card. Oh, should go eat that. Hands of Fate series complete. So I'm going to assume this is the boss rush cave, which is also the final cave. And you told me Groovy Longlegs doesn't show up here at all, which is incredibly disappointing. I have to get the most out of Groovy Longlegs. That's why I uploaded that Groovy Longlegs YouTube short the other day, which has done pretty well for short standards on my channel. Yeah, 1,100 so far. So, get the most out of the Groovy Longlegs while I can. Oh my god. Nah, 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 nah. Alright. Can I just, like... Yes. I won't do that. It should be fine. It's a snowball. That's how we get out of here. I was trying to rush these things. Let's get these guys out of here. Hold on. You fool! Activated my trap card! Or in the great words of Toby Fox, you've activated my spell card, you He dropped 2 balls. No, 3 balls. Go. Grab that. Please. Nuggety blankety. Alright, we're out. I have a feeling, depending on how this goes, this might be my favorite cave in the whole Pikmin series. If it's this long. Like, I love the concept. Also, this area is big. Oh, I see. I see why it's big. 3 Emperor Ball Blacks. Well, I'm just gonna... Yeah! Yeah! I'm the wrong way. Let's go! I'm not even complaining about that one, because if this was Pikmin 2, I would have done the same thing of throwing purples on top of their faces with spicy spray. That's what it's there for. 25% done. If we only have 8 treasures now, how many are going to be in the end? I don't even need to spicy, you're right. You don't even need to. Oh! There he is! Louie! Get back here. Oh, we can leave if we wanted to. Wait, is this actual Pikmin 2 Rest Floor music that's playing right now? Oh, Ice Pikmin. I kind of want to get rid of the blues, but also I kind of don't. Like, I don't know how much water is actually gonna be in this cave. So far, it's not a lot. Or any. There's a blue candy pop later on. I personally want to keep the blues, and I don't need 32 white Pikmin. This might be blasphemous, but I'm throwing the white Pikmin in. Oh, well, there's another one. I guess I'll throw blues in, too. Magic. The best music in this entire game is all the music that's from Pikmin 2. Well, you're only hear it. Mighty music from Brawl's good. Ah, the Blowman. Oh, Large Blowman 2. The sequel. I've done it. Large Blowman. I guess we'll do this for the ice Pikmin. What's the point in even having bounce pads? To get around and fight the fire one first? I do not understand why you'd want to do that. It doesn't matter, they're both dead. Like, you're playing the game like a normal, casual player. Just use Ochi. You should, by now, if you're doing everything correctly, you'd have Ochi fully upgraded. They just die. Oh, finally, another one of these things. Yeah, that's not happening. That didn't work. Alright. Alright. I was trying to do something there, and then the game said no. Like, I just lost like 4 purples. You're being real rude! Dapper Blob. Really? That's one way to do that. I just lost like 10 Pikmin. I'm upset by this. Like, this isn't, like, a 20-floor cave, but it's all, you know, massive mazes, and you have to kill a bunch of different things to grab a bunch of different treasures. It's still just small things. I see. Yeah, now I have 27 of these now. Lame. Obviously we're not freezing this. Wow, a man at legs in water is very familiar. I need to BRB real quick. Oh, I probably don't want to break these. This is probably used for cover. I was thinking there was gonna be, like, Pikmin in there. I'm gonna use OG this time. We didn't use OG the first time. It's not a lot of cover, but it is cover. What? No. Come here. We had all the bosses that return made it like by far the least changed. That's because he's a perfect entity. The rest of the swords. That's where all that stuff comes in. Oh, raw materials. Why the hell not? Like, I definitely can spawn glow Pikmin to get my numbers back up, but then just convert them into other things, but I'm not gonna do that. I did it once because, like, that one white Pikmin death was kind of cheap, but I will keep like this for now until I absolutely have to. Like, myself losing Pikmin on that Scorpion was my own fault, so the other stuff wasn't my fault. It was just the auto-target not working. Okay. It's very open in here. Oh, we just straight up get to fight an actual Smoky Prog. Outside of it being nighttime. Oh no. I don't have Glowman. Alright, this is kind of dope though. Level 10 mid-boss, the actual Smoky Prog itself. Oh, but purple Pikmin literally kill it. So it's fine, actually. I lost 2 purples of that? That's shenanigans. Alright, I see another egg. I don't know why you're giving me raw materials. I will gladly take them just to have them. I like how dark it is in here, too. Alright. Let us continue. I'm still really excited to see what's ahead. Like, we did see a new enemy with the weird poison Puffstool, which the Puffstool's already poisoned. I'm wondering how many other new enemies are here, if any. It's look who it is. Leave me alone. He said something. How long is he gonna draw this out? It doesn't matter. The Rescue Corps never gives up. We'll cure Ochi if it's the last thing we do. Well, we get to see this guy again. What the hell is this guy doing? What? Stop! Why? It's the kill? Cool. I didn't want those Pikmin anyway. That feels like a Pikmin 2 moment. Random thing insta-kills me. Okay. The rest of the goo. Grab the thing. Go. I still preferably like to not lose Pikmin, you know? They're giving me a lot of blue candy pop buds throughout this whole place. Was there more? Where's there more? No. The one ball. Oh, should go eat that. With these winding corridors is very Pikmin 2-like as well. Out of curiosity, 21 sprays. I'm just gonna use it for the sake of using it, and not actually for boss purposes. I just want all my Pikmin flowered. I completed the Sacred Sphere series. I read a Pikmin, I think it was from the Pikmin Facts Twitter account. All of the Goo series is the color of every Pikmin in the game. A nice spectralid rest floor. Okay, here we go. So is this the thing? Since you can go to any sublevel in the game, you just come back here and constantly grind purples? Boobs? Wow. Why don't you go eat that? What, where? There were boobs on my screen. Cool. I really feel like they just gave me blue Pikmin just to chuck them in candy pops. And, like, no other reason. I kind of don't want to do this other one. That's about it there. Also, we just crossed the 40,000 Sparklium count. Very good. It's nice that even on a rest floor, there's still treasure. I really want just, like, a whole floor filled with Mamuda, just for fun. Like, have Cavern for a King be a Mamuda paradise right before the end or something. Oh, it's the funny Guildmander guy. This poison needs to not be here. Honestly, the Guildmander does have the tongue of the Meyerclops. Alright, well. I could just have all my whites be eaten here for fun. The last puzzle piece! Alright, here we go. There we go. I want to do a bunch of damage to it. That one's on me. Oh, she spit them out. Let's go. Come on. There we go. I never really understood the purpose of the gold. Like, the thing says it, like, messes with the sensor or something, but, like, I don't see anything bad. I expected it to be like Pikmin 2 with the antenna beetles and how it messes with the treasure radar, but this game doesn't do that. I don't even really know what it's messing up. Memory fragment seems complete. Why is the pumpkin lighter than the ham? Small pumpkin. Alright, half of the treasures. 6 more floors to go. Oh, another cannon beetle. Oh, with some larvae in here too. You need to go away. These things just like swoosh around the room for some reason. Why do they do that? You know, decorated beetles. Freeze it? Not quite. I think a blue got squished. Unforge. Dude. How are you killing a purple? Go! That's shenanigans! What are you talking about? It didn't go in his hole. Don't eggplant me! I still want to have all these purples for later. Fuck it. I'm just using this to speed this up. I don't even want them to, like, do it during a boss fight. Cool. %. Ooh, we're getting close. Oh, funny room. Giant bread bug? Just Louie? So persistent. We're gaining on him. The bottom of this cave can't be too far off. Oh, Baldy Longlegs. I don't have any wings. This is a very interesting arena to have a Baldy Longlegs in. Great. Play this like a regular Longlegs fight. Stop doing that. You're just stepping over there. Something I never really talked about. How am I not hitting you, though? I was hitting you before. This is a weird Longlegs fight. Something I never really talked about before is that the music that is in this game is very cool. Like, I like that different bosses have custom themes for them. And, I've been watching Scruffy play this game. He started uploading a Pikmin 4 series. Wet dry world. Since Scruffy is a musician, he's been talking about all the different motifs and things that this game has. Something I never really paid attention to is that when you're encountering an enemy in this game, they all have their own instrument that they add to the music. So you can hear, like, funny, like, groaning noises when you're fighting a Bulborb and etc. Gold coins! Whee! You gonna grab that, or... No? Well, that's where a lot of the treasures come from. Could have frozen him? Never thought about that. Whatsoever. Never thought about it a single time. I mean, how much would it have been to freeze? 10. Well. That would have been the easy way to do it. But I did it the content way. Fighting it. I mean, when I play this game again, I'll keep that in mind. That, you can do that. That's why they want you to get the Ice Pikmin. That's probably the only reason. Like, get the Ice Pikmin early on and just remember. Looking at this layout, I think I know exactly what is happening. Which is incredibly funny if that's the case. Oh, it sure is. That's funny. Oh, there's 2 of them. It's like the Pikmin 2 challenge mode cave. You can freeze them? That's fun. Someone died? That's shenanigans. I just knew from the layout of this cave floor that there had to be something water wraith related. In fact, there's 2 of them. It's very funny. The right Joy-Con falls from the sky. Oh, they do give you purples on this floor. Do I need more purples? Like, I feel like I'm good with what we've got. It is in Pikmin 4 that they revealed the Switch 2 is in development. Imagine Pikmin 4 on Wii U, and then there's these 2 controllers in the newly nostalgic series that are like, what is this? And then, like, a month after Pikmin 4 comes out, is the reveal of the Nintendo Switch. Oh, it's Funny Fart Master. This is a very interesting room to have this in. I see exactly what needs to happen, and I don't like it. Alright, well, I didn't want to play the game anyway, you know? I didn't want to play the game anyway. Why? Come here. Oh, you go to the other side of the room? That's not what I thought was happening. Oh, this is dumb. What is this? What is this? You can shake me off in the air? What are you doing? Who designed this garbage? Excuse you. Excuse you. Alright, what if we just do this? No. Can I fight you from down here? I don't think I can. That's rude. This is incredibly rude. This is, like, even worse than, like, Pikmin 2 ROM hacks that make... that make Empress Arenas. Remember the Land of Torture arena? Where it was 2 Empress Bulblaxes, like, inside each other, so both ends of the Empress Bulblax were just the rear end that would spit out babies? You know what? That's a great idea. How about we just, like... Yeah. And then we'll do, like, one of these. And then it'll chuck an ice blast. Get. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to not do that. And there we go. How much did I just waste? Nah, I still got 5 of them and I wasn't using them anyway. Well, this certainly was a room. Even in Colossal Caverns, it's not this bad. From my personal experience with Colossal Caverns, anyway. I mean, the run I recently did before Pikmin 4 came out, go watch that one, it's good. I had some really, really good boss spawns, especially with the Empresses. Well, sadly, we're leaving this floor with 68 Pikmin. Not anymore. Yeah, that was a hell of a room for no reason. Ah. I see. Cool physics. I'm doing it my own way. Oh! You can get me from that far, huh? Come here. You know what? No. Hold on. Alright. I was gonna... No! Cock! It's gotta do with another thing that Pikmin 3 did. With the changing floor. Get out of here. Yo, those are some cool-ass glasses, though. They light up, too. Really tiny pool of water there. There's some dope glasses. Well, there's one more floor, which I'm going to assume is the rest floor. And then the final boss. And I have lost pretty much 44 Pikmin. I think maybe like 46, probably, because I spawned glow dudes. But oh boy. Honestly, I'm not mad about that. I got 10 more treasures. I don't need Glowman. I just had it to fill out the 69 space. Oh, this is where the rest of the treasures come in. It's just fruit paradise down here. Oh, you just honey wisp it up. Just honey wisp it up. There's a bunch of fruit down here. Like this is Louis' hoard. Juicy Gaggle, Sunseed Berry. Just enough for all of that. There's the area to the final floor. Yeah, we can get yellows and reds here. I'm gonna knock all these down. Oh, I didn't see you there. It's hard to decide what I want to convert. I'm gonna say... the whites, probably. Oh boy. Get yourself over here. I think that is it. Spicy spray to make sure everyone's flowered up. And, I don't think I want to do any of the other candy pops. Maybe. I want the 21 purples. I'm gonna have the one glow Pikmin for good measure. Alright. Cavern for a king. 1 treasure, 1 rescue remaining. What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? We'll poke after rewind time channel prediction. There's no place left to run, Louis. It's time to give up and give in. Where's the dog? Tell us! Without it, we'll never be able to cure Ochi. And Justin Pikmin 2 Spirit. Louis the final boss again. Go home! Wait, no, I need to get a picture of the eyes. Hi there. You look friendly. How do you exist on this planet? Jesus Christ! Ah! I see the tail. Tail? Yes, no? Was not expecting fucking hard rock in a Pikmin game. I don't even know where to begin. Dingo, you're not helping. Alright, tail is not the solution. Do I need you to run into the pillars? No. There we go. Nice ass. There we go. Oh yeah, belly rubs! Get out of here. I need to stand behind one of these. I need to not be doing the jump attack. Just want my purples at the ready. There we go. Belly rubs! There's no way this is the whole fight. This has to be a Pikmin fight with multiple phases or something. Because this is sick, but easier than Titan Weevil. I'm dropping a couple frames, but it's fine. YouTube video will be okay. Hey. Oh. Oh my god. I understand. We're doing elements again. This is sick. Each of these is taking a cycle. It's like taking 3 cycles. No. I'm gonna try and rush this time. There, that helps. I didn't know when would be a good time to rush. Okay, phase 2. Are we doing all elements? Yep, electricity. Nice electric hairballs, dude. Oh, God. Bullshit. Okay. Stop. Got shockwaves. Oh, what he's doing with the shockwaves. I see. Come here. I don't agree with that, but okay. It's for the cause. Get around him with the shockwaves. I can even call the Pikmin off of him, he still falls over. I'm gonna need you to not be looking at me like this! I had, like, nowhere to go. Get up! Get up! Get up! Please! Doing this to Flower, everybody! I can't even get to his tail. Fucking... Okay. They just so happen to still be Spicy Spray, but he was gonna die that phase anyway. Alright, next. Fire. I'm actually losing some. Wow, yeah, because it's hard. Oh, I'm sorry. But you're such an absolute fucking Giga Chad. That you could totally play the entirety of Pikmin 4 deathless. With one hand tied behind your back. This. You can get around. I like to think that Louie gets crushed every single time, because he's still technically on this dog's back. This thing just reminds me of Houndstone from Pokemon. Oh, that's what that does. I was wondering why those fireballs were even existing. It combos the whole thing. There we go. Alright, next. Oh, we're doing Glow? Oh, no. Don't tell me you can fly! It can fly? They fly now? What is this? I hate this. Aim for the tail. I get it on the ground. Yeah, I'm trying. Game. Go! Fucking attack him! Do something! As established by the game, green isn't poison in this game, it's light blue. Oh, okay. You can just do that. That's fine. I didn't want those 11 Pikmin, actually. It definitely is Glow, because he's doing, like, maneuvers that the Smoky Prog does. is gonna take like 2 more cycles because he didn't want to get attacked the first time. We still have numbers of each. Bro, chill! Can I have OG attack a little? Alright, 1 more cycle of poison, or whatever this is. Just don't get close to it. Bro. He's gonna do the thing again. I saw that coming. Get the tail down. Okay. Is that it? Oh, we're good. I thought there would be like 2 more phases or something. Nice spiked collar. No, I need you. Come back. I need you. That is 100% my favorite final boss of the Pikmin franchise now. I already loved the Plasm Wraith as my favorite. Whatever this dog is, definitely my new favorite. Incredible, incredible fight. I thought he was gonna have like a freaking, like a water phase. Like, we didn't do water. They did ice. The vulnerable music is what made you think of Smash Brawl. Yeah. Louis? Oh, thank goodness. I think he's okay. Oof. What a grade A troublemaker. I couldn't have said it better myself. What about the giant dog? I guess we can get the cells off its collar. It was like it got away. I don't know how they're gonna Kirochi now. There! The dog's collar! It must have fallen off. It could contain lingering particles of fur from that giant dog. If so, I may be able to make a medicine after all. Amen. Phew. I'll take that tiny glimmer of hope for now. Grab that collar and let's go. Don't forget to secure Louis. I'm not sure my heart can take another high-stakes pursuit. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with Louis, alright. Oh, never mind. There's a cutscene. Okay. I was gonna... We got the dog bowl earlier. Wouldn't there be some lingering traces there, too? I mean, maybe it didn't belong to this dog. Like, freaking... There's the bags are everywhere. Like the dog bags that we've been pushing down this entire game. Are those related to that dog? There was even some of those bags in this area. You know? You heard her. Let's get Louis out of here. I was hoping I'd be able to collect him like Pikmin 2 and I was gonna have Ochi eat him. But no, we just collect him like the stupid asshole he is. 3 games in a row! 3 games in a row! Louis, home planet Hokotate. The quiet new driver and the embodiment of the word troublemaker. He has a ravenous and alarming adventurer's appetite. I'm not sure what he's capable of. We may need to tie him up later, just to be safe. Excellent! Now that you've secured the collar and Louis, let's head on back. The giant dog's collar has some fur on it. This could be enough to make a cure for Ochi. Maybe I'll create some completely new medicine while I'm at it. My one glow Pikmin gets left behind. Bye-bye! And there's our final pup drive. Skip all that, I'll read it later. 100% of the investigation. Ready to end today's exploration and return to the command post. Just making sure, I still cannot get the thing. Unless I want to go back into the cave and grind purples, right? If anything, I'll just go grind purples. I'll do it. The game already spoiled you getting more onions. And the onions reward you something. But I could get it now, because then I don't have to come back here. I've been live for 5 hours and I'm hungry. I'll do it later. That's what I was gonna do, is abuse the ability to go directly to sub-levels. Day 41. Rescue complete. All castaways rescued. You did it! All castaways have been rescued. You two have proven to be talented rescue officers and an exemplary team. Well done, Chandler and Ochi. Yeah, do that. All that fun stuff. 99%. Welcome home, Ochi. And you too, Chandler. They did it. A magnificent feat. Yes, yes, good work. Now we need to harvest some fur. Give me that collar. Hey, now that thief drank almost all my juice. Now there are only 2 left. And we'll be needing those to create curative medicine. That's right. It's too bad, though. It's just so delicious. Speaking of medicine, we need it right away. Yanni, please hurry. I'll have it done by morning. I suppose now's a good time for Louie and I to have a little chat. Could you give us a minute? No need to untie him just yet. Okay, but please remember to keep it civil. Keep it civil, you say. Alright, Ochi, let's get you cured. Indeed, I'll administer the medicine now. Don't untie him. Oh no. There we go! Back to normal! It worked! His tail, it's back to normal! Oh, thank the universe! Ochi can come home with us. Okay, Moss, you're up next. It appears it has no effect on Moss. If she was born with her leaf tail, there may be no way to revert her condition. There must be some way to cure her. It's alright, Colin. This is how it's meant to be. But Olimar... Moss was born and raised on this planet. It would be wrong to change what she is for reasons she can't comprehend. This is her home. This is where she belongs. Are you sure? I am. And I know it's how Moss feels too. We all have our own homes to get back to. And I think it's time we said goodbye to this planet. Officers, prepare for our voyage home. Copy that. Cured Ochi. With everyone's help, Ochi's tail has been cured. Now we can all get off this planet together. Thank goodness. Save complete. Beepus. There's some Pikmin 1 music happening right now. Our flight path is clear, and all safety mechanisms are in good working order. All officers are prepared for takeoff. Primary engine ready. Alright, ready for launch! What a success! We rescued all the castaways and cured every last leafling. We can go home without any regrets. You should all be proud of yourselves at the excellent work you've done here. Next stop, home. SS Shepard, launch! Copy that! There we go. Almost! I hope we meet again, dear Pikmin. The onion. Yep, there they are, the purple and white onions. They don't even have purple white Pikmin coming out of them. No, he's getting dragged up. At least Moss can command the Pikmin. Yeah? Yeah? And so, at long last, thanks to the brave efforts of the Rescue Corps, I finally made my way home. The end. Thank you. Thank you for making this video game real. I'm so happy that this game still is existing until my next adventure. $50 out of 50 rescues, 31 hours of total playtime. 817 Pikmin remaining, 310 Pikmin lost. All of our Sparklium, all Piclopedia entries, and that one treasure that I need to go back for. That you can totally go grind purples for. And I didn't do that. Resume, when you resume your rescue file, you can continue playing from where you left off. I'm not gonna. Normally I'd end right here. I do want to go back into the game real quick, though. Especially to read the Piclopedia stuff we need to read. Look at that. So, now what? Day 42. We're all back. We left the planet, we all went home, but now everyone's here again. Even the castaways are still here. What's going on here? Did everyone forget how to prepare for launch?
No.
I know we helped all the castaways, Captain, but I feel like there's still so many areas left to explore, right? I knew we never completed the mission I gave them. I suppose. Just standing there. Plus, we have yet to hear the remainder of all of our shipwreck tale.
No.
I believe I speak for all castaways you've rescued when I say we'll do whatever the Rescue Corps requires. Well then, let's put off our departure for a bit longer. Oh, it retcons that ending we just had. We can just leave whenever then. Great. In the meantime, Bernard, make all the necessary preparations so we can return home as soon as we're ready. Copy that. I'll be standing by and ready for takeoff at the moment's notice. Alright, so that thing didn't happen. Not who I wanted to talk to. I still can't talk to Dingo. Louie is up there. Just gonna talk to Kingsley again real quick. Just want to get those things that I totally need right now. Yep. Indeed. Also you. Look at that, you collected all the musical treasures? How extraordinary, Chandler. To show my appreciation, I offer you my instrument. I plan to dedicate myself to working with these new instruments. Line up, trumpet! Yippee! This trumpet is quite intriguing. The sound of it makes one feel compelled to step right into formation. If you hold down ZL to conduct with blah, you can do that. Yay! Can I, like... There's even a limit here, too. I thought here you'd be able to take out any type of Pikmin, but... Yay! I gotta jump up here, though. You! I'm Louie. I don't want to stay here. I'm hungry. I want something fresh. Go find a cave. Get me some grub before the onion gets it. Find 4 dwarf bulborbs. Go get 4 dwarf bulborbs. There were some at that something hollows, maybe. So I want to see Ochi's recovered. We can't forget to thank the Copates for all their help. That gigantic dog truly is genetically similar to Ochi and Moss. Then perhaps Ochi's ancestors left this planet at some point, which would indicate that this planet may have once been home to intelligent life, advanced enough to travel through space. I know you're busy. If not for Moss, I would have given up on trying to get home long ago. Saying goodbye will be difficult. I'm sad just thinking about it, but that's the way it has to be. I have a home waiting for me, and so does Moss. You can get dialogue if you talk to characters as Ochi. You know, you're almost as cute as Bulby. Aww. Yeah. Bigger dogs are better. Rude. Bulby mentioned. Bulby was seen in one of Olimar's vlogs. Let's do this real quick. ID badges. You get to see Louie and everyone else filled out. I don't know why it still shows new. Oh, I didn't hover over you. Missions. Side missions. It's just all that stuff. Rescue Journal. Captain's Diary 9. What happened to 8? The heroic rescue of every last castaway on an unknown planet. Surely tales of this incredible undertaking will be told for all eternity. How can I possibly thank Chandler and Ochi? They should be proud of what they achieved. Irma Shepard, Captain in Command. The surface! We made it at last! Finally, we can begin making a fresh start here on this planet. Of course, it will take many long months and years before what we've built here will be anything like what we once had, but we won't be alone. Our beloved dogs will be by our side as we walk this long, difficult road. Arl Shepard, first captain. Golden pick carrots. My favorite things in all of space to eat, but hard to come by. If I did find some, I'd devour them all to my heart's content, just waiting for the right delivery job. Interesting. I just want to see... Alright, yeah, no more on Olimar's side. Let's read the rest of the treasures. What a pleasant surprise. Louis, that delightful fellow, contributed descriptions to my treasure log. His entries have a unique style. They truly are not to be missed and should be read. I will do that later. I'm going to read the rest of Schnoz. Oh, that thing goes right there. Memory fragment, center right. That dark pupil staring out at me. It's as if it can see right through me. Oh, anything and anyone surely has the power to know my deepest secrets. Good thing I don't have anything to hide. No, really, stop looking at me like that. Doggy puzzle. Look at the doggy, we got all the pieces. And now we have a doggy. Sphere of Desire. It said this sacred sphere has the power to make the most deeply held desires come true. More so than any other orb in the Sacred Sphere series. Oh, what greedy wishes must have been wished upon it. Surely the maker of this orb wanted something near unattainable. But who among us hasn't felt such avarice? Balls. I mean, I didn't know what it was. Could have been a cat. It's not, but could have been. The song played on this device is intended to make the listener feel sleepy and yet terrified to fall asleep at the same time. How odd that piece of music can make you feel like you're staring down a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth. I like that this is here, but I would have loved it if it was this. That would have been great, too. Also, the series. Everything's there. Just now, why not? Uniquely you, Goo. Red is red, of course. Or is it? First, there are many shades of red, and second, there are even the same shade of red means different things to different individuals. For some, red is painful fire. For others, it's warm. Warm love. Maybe there's a one-of-a-kind red for all of us. Neon goo. Like a neon sign blinking at night, or a luminous bug, flitting across a field at sunset. This color grabs your eye and doesn't let go. But will you follow where it leads? Neon, by its very nature, may lure you toward adventure. Or danger. Who knows what kind of goo this you has in store for you. Goo. Unfinished statue. Many have wondered what the statue would have looked like if the artist had completed the work. With arms have been folded, held straight out, my wings have been carved where the arms belong, and only the artist hadn't stopped at such a crucial juncture. Though I confess nothing is more fun than guessing when there's no right answer to be found. A connection detector. This enigmatic object seems designed to connect to something, or maybe to make a connection between two things. But what does it connect to? Or whom does it connect? Well, we can all agree that everything is better with connection than without. Newly nostalgic series. They're playing the games too. That's funny. I like that. It's the title screen of the game. That's awesome. I like that. There's a fake lead saying the Joy-Con is called Drift Enabler. That's funny. And you can zoom in on each of these. I'll get the neon red and neon blue Joy-Cons, ones I do not own. You don't see its specs. Incredible mention, these glasses block out things you don't want to see while letting you see the things you do want to see. Is this a healthy way to view the world? I'm not sure it is, but I'm also not here to judge. No action with these. Ultra technology. 4D glasses, distortion pump thing for guitars and whatnot. The Tech skateboard and neon glasses. And then the last thing here, Talisman of Life Phoenix. I've heard a story about a company that was in decline, but when they hung this wafer above the entry door, their performance shot up from the ashes like a phoenix. Maybe if I hang this picture, it will light fire into my appraisal business. Hands of Fate. And we have one more thing to collect. And then we also have the final Encyclopedia. I know, I can see. I said I'm going to do it in another stream. I will go back to it. Also, yeah, we can play the Encyclopedia, etc. Took down Louis' comics about creatures. We'll do that later. What we now have is Titan Blowhog. Massive gouts of flame blow out from this gigantic body with astonishing force enough to make you think it's a volcanic eruption. This critter exhibits the power of nature's fury. One can be truly overwhelmed by the sight of the Titan Blowhog's raging torrents of fire. Top Stool. See how it toddles and bounces on its wee little footsies and goes for a stroll, scattering extremely toxic spores along the way? This creature is a walking nuisance. But there's an odd kind of charm that the bothersome nature, that makes it hard to be alone. Ancient Sirehound. Interesting. Would you like a carrot? I think he likes the carrots. A coat that's dense and rough like a primeval forest. A stench like a wet canine and a shockingly toasty body temperature. Clearly a dog in every sense. The long history of dogs being companions we can rely on triggers an instinctive reaction through our entire bodies. If I were left on this planet with that massive cutie, I'd be content. Decanis pertidium tum. Unknown family. That is the entire Piclopedia, and yes, I will go through and read Olimar and Louie's notes on every single treasure and every single new enemy in the entire game later. I plan on having that be its own separate video. Heya! This is me from the future. In the mix-up of me streaming for 5 hours this day, I had gone through all of the treasure hoard, and I didn't look at the right side of the screen, and I forgot to read Gift of Friendship. So, the collar that we got from the ancient Sirehound. Dogs have been our dear and most faithful companions since the dawn of civilization. This necklace represents that ancient and honorable bond, both physically and spiritually. A well-known necklace such as this is a mark of a friendship like no other. I want to look at it. Here's the whole thing. Totally not evil spiked collar. That is what I started this 30-second recording to do. There you go. I'm just curious what happens if I try to explore. Be sure to investigate thoroughly now. Life's too short for regrets. So, these areas are still 100% and there's still the one thing to get here. Every area has the onions already. Did it, like, randomly fuse with my Master Onion already? No. Where do I get those onions? He doesn't know. You're right, I don't. I'm gonna go this way. I went over here off stream, and there was nothing over there, but I'm gonna go back over there. It seems I have excellent judgment. You really are a top-notch pupil. Explore all caves. In recognition of your great achievements, I'd like to offer this phrase to keep in mind as parting words to you. You can always find me in the pits. I hope we get a chance to explore some caves together one day. I'm going over here. It's totally over this way. Damn. Nothing new is over here. Damn. Alright, well, the last thing... I mean, as far as I'm aware, there is not another area. Yeah? It feels like there should be one more area down there at the very bottom of the list. But I do not see another area. Maybe it would happen once I get the final treasure? Oh, also, I haven't talked to you. The vision, it came to me. Yes, I had a vision where you were the ones who saved my life. The great of the will of the galaxy is always right. I must pay thanks to letting the galaxy, to the galaxy for letting it be so. My name is Burnsy. I never talked to this person. I'm a teller of fortunes, guided by the great will of the galaxy that led me to this very planet. And you and the countless living things that exist on this sphere, through me, you may all now speak the great will. The voice of the voices growls louder indeed, the truth of the day they bestowed unto thee. Let them speak. It's, Mr. Heya. The shine is so bright that it moves along the earth. Yes, today, it will be as radiant as an iridescent flint beetle. Yeah, thanks. Do I want to know where, though? I mean, I was asking where I get the things. Is it anywhere? The purple bloody is the friends we made along the way. It's half the reward for Olimar's Tale. I see. Okay. I was gonna do that next time anyway. Alright, fair enough. Half. Smiley face, Kappa. Fair enough. What I am going to do now is stop playing. It has been 5 hours and 20 minutes of stream time today. We powered through and beat the rest of this game's main content. What I will be doing next time I stream Pikmin 4 is that we will be going and probably finishing Olimar's Shipwreck Tale, and we'll see what happens after that. And if I do have the time, I would like to read all of the extra notes. If I can do that all in one more stream. We'll see what happens. But, YouTube outro, thank you very much for watching Pikmin 4 up to this point. If you are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full 100%, near 100% full playthrough of Pikmin 4, and everything else I have up on my channel as well. This is all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. I'm live there almost every single day, and I hope to see you in some of my streams if you have not been there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.